Join us today for part 2 episode of Campbell River Search and Rescue. Here we're going to learn all kinds of things to do that we can be safe when we are out on our waters, our mountains, and our trails. And Daryl Beck is going to tell us all about the operations of Campbell River Search and Rescue. This operation that you have going on here, way bigger than what you think about. You think search and rescue and you think a bunch of people getting together and, you know, searching and through the bush and all of that. But I mean, the equipment that you have in here, trucks and quads and boats and training facilities, and it's pretty amazing.
Well, certainly it's been a number of years of acquiring, and we've been very fortunate over the years to be able to apply for gaming grants, and more recently the provincial government has really stepped up and has started to promote funding for SAR groups throughout the province. We have 79 different SAR groups throughout BC, and of course we're one of them, and that money has certainly helped us, as well as the other groups, to add to our equipment inventory. And I must say, Campbell River is certainly well equipped. Of course, there's always a new thing that you could look for buying, and you know, something that's shiny and bright and makes a noise. But the fact is that we do have some pretty nice, comfortable equipment to use.
No, it's quite amazing. What did you call the fella in there?
Oh, Rescue Randy.
Rescue Randy, that's right.
He's an important part of training.
He is an important part, I can see.
We have to practice with something, and Rescue Randy is...
We'll make sure we include some Rescue Randy pictures in the video later.
He's our training dummy.
Okay. So, how many people in the Campbell River department?
In our group, we have 50 members, and at the moment we're actually just intaking or training another 11 members that, once they finish their probationary period, will become successful GSAR members and be part of our organization as well. So certainly we find that having numbers in that 50 and now 60 range is necessary at times, because of course not everyone at the drop of a hat can respond
is available
on a Thursday afternoon.
And the area that you cover, tell me about the geographical location.
Well, we do have some long trips at times, because our area starts at the Oyster River. South of us is Comox, but search and rescue. So we start at the Oyster River, and our boundary on the west is certainly the west coast, the Pacific shores, and on the east we have some responsibilities in the inland inlets such as Toba and Butte, and actually all the way up to Bella Coola on the northern boundary. So that's quite a ways away. I've made that trip a couple of times. It's about a 2-hour helicopter ride through beautiful scenery, but we're still going there for a purpose.
Exactly.
More commonly, it's on Vancouver Island here, and certainly up as far as Cape Scott. And I must mention, you know, that a lot of our work will involve a helicopter in those distances, but it still doesn't mean that we don't mobilize our trucks and head off for a 3 or 4 hour road trip to get to the beginning of a search or a rescue.
That's all about being prepared and ready to go, right?
It certainly is.
What's the most common thing that you see for problems or calls that you get?
I think in recent years, what seems to be the more prevalent response is someone who injures themselves, not a significant injury, but it might be a twisted ankle, or maybe it's a broken leg, something like that. And they're able to communicate that through technology, because now people are taking certainly their cell phones or satellite phones, and more often a spot locator where they can communicate back that something has gone sideways and they need help. So that injury part of things, I would say, is the most predominant one of our calls. Not so much in the searching where someone has definitely got lost and now we have an area and we need to go find them, simply because GPSs are also a more prevalent piece of equipment that people are taking into the backcountry with them. So that's a plus, because it means we don't go there that often or less often.
Because they can find their way out with, you know, phone apps and GPSs and all of that. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Vancouver Island Vision. For more information about things to do in Vancouver Island communities, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, or just give us a call at 250-914-1122.